Welcome to the DeWitt Gymnasium inside of Dordt University, home of the Dordt Defenders. My name is Quinton Olson on the Dordt Media Network. Thank you for joining us today for the second half of this doubleheader between the Dordt Defenders and the Dakota State Trojans. The first game of our doubleheader ended in a Defender win, 68-55. The Defenders win over the Trojans. Let's see how this one happens in the second half. For the Trojans, we have some starters here. We have Bryant Paulson, number 0. Number 1, and Dawson Berry. Number 2, Ben Witt. Number 14, Tanner Campos. And number 55, Scott Wagner. For the Defenders, it'll be number 1, Willem de Jong. Number 2, Landon Murrow. Number 5, Blake Heckman. Number 20, Dawson Reek. And number 32, EJ Fransman, starting for the Defenders in this one. Both teams finishing their warm-ups. We've got about a minute 30 left on the clock in warm-up time. Looking at the Trojans, they're 4-4 on the year, and some of those big wins coming against the Defenders, one of those being on November 6th, where at home they beat the Defenders 81-80 in overtime. And then just this past week, January 18th, it's another home win for the Trojans, 75-66 over Dordt. For the Defenders, coached by Trey Hineout, they are 5-10 on the year with a 4-game losing streak, looking to break that tonight. 3 of those losses in their 5-10 record have been within 5. One of those being a home loss, an away. That's not right, excuse me. They haven't won since November 30th at Northwestern, 87-85 in that one. Looking to break the streak tonight, though. Both teams getting their final pep talks from coaches. Starters on their way onto the floor any minute now. And we have an action-packed night for you in store. Again, my name is Quinton Olson. Thanks for joining us on the student-produced broadcast on the Dordt Media Network. All student broadcasts are produced, shot, sometimes even announced by students, like it is tonight. So both teams making it onto the floor tonight. Something's got to break. The Defenders' losing streak or a winning streak against the Defenders for the Trojans. Here's the tip. And it almost goes out of bounds, but secured by Blake Heckman to start this one. Going inside right away is Landon Murrow to get this one kicked off. Landon putting the Defenders up 2-0 to start this one. Here's Ben Witt. Stolen by Landon Murrow. He's got no one with him, but he breaks his defender, goes up. Easy ball movement from the Defenders. 4-0, easy bucket for EJ Fransman to put the Defenders up 4-0. Let's see if Ben Witt can get it going this time. Landon Murrow putting the pressure on again. Here's Witt. Goes up, finding the bounce pass inside to Wagner. He goes up, and that one's good. Scott Wagner with the bucket, assisted by Ben Witt. Defenders looking to answer. Here's Reek. Can't get it to go. Turned over. Paulson has it. Finding inside is Scott Wagner again. He'll go up for the easy bucket. An easy 4 points to start this one for Scott Wagner. Landon Murrow working the point. We are tied at 4. Here's a three-pointer from Blake Heckman. Can't get it to go. And a foul called on Willem de Jong. Trying to get that rebound, goes in a little too hard on that one. So there's another look at that Scott Wagner layup. EJ Fransman flying over the top of it and can't get that block to go. So we're tied 4-4 here, 18:36 to play in the first half. Here's Dawson Berry. finding Bryant Paulson, cutting back door, going up and good. What a layup from Tanner Campos for his first points of the night. Fancy layup there. I'm sure we'll see more of that tonight. Here's Franzman. Here's Reek in the corner. 18 to shoot, he'll step back, fakes a three, kicks it back outside to Heckman. Top of the key, here's Heckman. Franzman now with it. Here's DeYoung driving right. And a jump ball, yes, jump ball. Good defense from Scott Wagner to get his hands in there and tie it up. Here's another look at that layup. Goes up, whoop. Not today. On the other side with the reverse is Campos to put his Trojans up 6-4. Here's Barry now, defended by Reek. Paulson driving hard inside. He puts one up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Young for the defenders. Crossover dribble, finding Franzman, top of the key. Directing traffic, pointing around. Fakes the pass to Reek. Here's Heckman. Behind the back dribble. Goes left, finds Franzman now. 10 to shoot, he'll take it himself. Wide open and slams it home. What a play from E.J. Franzman. Putting the exclamation mark on that one. But it's the Trojans looking to answer. Almost stolen there by DeYoung. It was Ben Witt for the Trojans with a miscommunication on that one. Let's look at that E.J. Franzman dunk again. With the shimmy, puts Wagner with bricks in his shoes. Froze him there as he takes it to the hoop. Here's Barry. Drives inside with the awkward shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Murrow. He's got a 2v2. He finds Heckman on the left. Back outside to Murrow. Oh, he's wide open. He's going to jack up a three. Short, no good. Rebound Wagner. Working quickly is the fancy Campos. Finds it inside to Wagner, and that one's good. Nice assist from Campos to find Wagner. Easy 6 points to start this one for Wagner. He leads the Trojans as they lead 8-6. Here's Franzman now, defended by Wagner. Heckman, top of the key, using the screen from Franzman. Landon Murrow driving inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Trojans. Campos, long pass to Paulson. It's Campos on the right wing. He'll jack up a three. Bang! He got that one to go as the defenders call timeout. 11-6 our score, 16-10 to play. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Lorenzen on the fly, and Lucas Lorenzen with another two. He's got 22. Then Gustafson squares up against Neerum. Gustafson underneath to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven layup good. She's got 8.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium in Sioux Center, Iowa, home of the Dordt Defenders, hosting the Dakota State Trojans as the Trojans lead this one 11-6. Trojans applying some pressure here in the backcourt. Lob pass over to Reek, Dawson Reek. Back to Landon Murrow. Murrow will take it himself, breaking the press. Here's Willem DeYoung. Finds Jarrett Kuipers underneath. Pump fakes, finds a pass to Reek. 15 to shoot here. Here's DeYoung going back and forth, drives in. And a foul call before he can get the shot up. That'll send Willem DeYoung to the line for 2 shots. DeYoung, a sophomore from Hartford, Michigan. And there's a look at Coach Trey Heinout, a former player here at Dordt. Graduated this previous year, I believe. Now making his mark on the coaching end. As Blake Heckman will check out for the defenders. Here's the second opportunity from DeYoung. And he can't get that one to go. Here come the Trojans. Here's Witt finding Wagner. And it's a three-pointer on the outside from Kelly. Can't get that one to go on the missed shot from Jace Kelly. Murrow's got the rebound. Finding Kuipers, top of the key. He'll drive right on Wagner. Goes up with the soft touch, but off the side of the backboard. And a foul called. That one's on Jarrett Kuipers. As Willem DeYoung will check out. So it's Bryant Paulson inbounding for the Trojans as both Ben Witt and Dawson Berry will check out. More subs for both teams here. Ben Loverood coming in. Tice Van Beek. I saw number 11 and figured it was Loverood. He'd been in multiple times before, but this time it's Tice Van Beek sporting the sticks for the defenders. Here's Joe Bennett finding Paulson on the left wing. Skip pass outside to Kelly. His three-pointer, no good. Rebound secured by Reek. Dawson Reek taking it up for the defenders. 7-11 our score. Here's Reek. Deep three from the left wing. Can't get that one to go. Trojans secure the rebound and taking it. Here's Kelly. Finding Leitenberg. Leitenberg for three. No good. Rebound from Nate Vandenberg. Recently checked in. Now here's Braden Zimmerman backing down the defender with a spin move. Can't get the bucket to go. As Bryant Paulson tried to draw the charging foul. Referee says no. Blocking instead. So that will send Braden Zimmerman to the line for two. Zimmerman, a sophomore from Prior Lake, Minnesota, and can't get the first one to fall. So 11-7 our score. Trojans on top of this one early as Willem Kim will check in for Jarrett Kuipers for the defenders. The second attempt from Zimmerman up and good. 14:28 to go in this one. 11-8 our score. Trojans lead. That three-pointer miss from Thor Gorish. Zimmerman has the rebound, dumps it, and goes back inside. That one no good from Kim, but he gets his own rebound, finding Vandenberg on the outside, and a foul called on Dawson Berry reaching in. It'll be Tice Van Beek inbounding for the defenders. Bounce pass inside. No good from Vandenberg. And it's stolen by the Trojans. A good defensive play from Gavin Leitenberg. Finding Kelly. Defended by Vandenberg. Kicks it outside. A deep three-pointer here for the Trojans. No good. Rebound by Kim. The missed shot from Dawson Berry. And it'll be Reek to control things for the defenders. Step back, doesn't take the shot. Here's Willem Kim, top of the key. Dumps the pass off to Vandenberg. Zimmerman with the right elbow jumper, doesn't get it to go. Kim struggles to get that rebound and doesn't get it. Trojans securing their possession now. Here's Kelly for three on the right wing. Doesn't get that one to go either. Zimmerman finding Kim to secure the rebound. Here's Reek. Dawson Reek, shifty footwork, draws the foul before dumping it off to Kim. So 11-8 our score. That won't be a shooting foul, so we'll have it on the baseline as Blake Heckman checks back in for Dawson Reek. 13:09 to play in the first half yet. 23 to shoot for the defenders. Here's Van Beek inbounding. Finding Vandenberg for three on the right side. Can't get it to fall. As a long pass into Kelly. Can't quite connect that one. So a turnover for the Trojans. Here's Tice Van Beek bringing it up for the defenders. Defended by Gavin Leitenberg. And a foul called on Leitenberg. So still 11-8 our score. Here's Van Beek. Here's Franzman. Franzman will take it himself, can't quite control it and loses it. Turnover collected by the Trojans. Here's Bennett finding Burry. Burry fades away, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman will take it himself here, finding Vandenberg on the right corner. Here's E.J. Franzman. Finding Van Beek. In the corner to Zimmerman. He'll drive left. Skip past to Blake Heckman. E.J. Franzman with the mismatch underneath. Fades away. Can't get it to go, but a foul called inside on Gavin Leitenberg. So that'll send Franzman to the line. Trying to take advantage of that mismatch. E.J. Franzman with almost a foot of height on Leitenberg. So here's Franzman's first attempt and is short, no good on the free throw. Checking in for the defenders is Willem DeYoung. Out will come Zimmerman. More subs for the Trojans as well. But it's Franzman at the line. E.J. Franzman, a sophomore from Pella, Iowa. His second opportunity is good for Franzman. 5 points already in the first half for Franzman, leading the defenders. A turnover here by the Trojans. It's Vandenberg all by himself. He'll slam this one home with some authority, swinging like a monkey on that rim. That'll push it to 11-9. What a slam dunk from Vandenberg with some authority. Wow. Here's Kelly now drawing the foul. Let's take a look at that dunk. All by himself, nobody around. Goes up, two-handed slam. He almost came by and hit the defender and Ben Witt there. But it's Kelly at the line now for the Trojans. Kelly's first free throw is good. His first points of the night. Kelly, a sophomore from Custer, South Dakota. Vandenberg will check out here. Needs a breather after that exclamation point of a dunk. Here's the second opportunity from Kelly, and he gets that one to fall as well. Landon Murrow working the point for the defenders. Inside to Franzman. A three-pointer from Heckman on the left wing is good. Blake Heckman for three. I'm sure we'll see that a few more times tonight as the defenders take the lead, 14-12 in this one. Trojans looking to answer. Here's the three from Kelly. No good. Wagner can't secure the rebound, but it'll stay Trojan basketball. So the Trojans will inbound. It'll be Kelly, who missed that opportunity, who missed the three-pointer just a second ago. Defended by Heckman here. He's going to find Witt, top of the key. Witt finding Bennett in the corner to Kelly, underneath to Wagner. Backing down, Franzman finding the corner, the three-pointer up. No good from Witt. And a foul called inside against the Trojans on Scott Wagner. He's up frustrated with that one, as is Coach Vaughn. Interesting call there. Trojans obviously upset about that one. But it'll be Dordt basketball. Here's Murrow. Slowing it down for the defenders. Up by one, 14-3. Murrow using a double screen here. Here's Blake Heckman. Jacks up a three. Can't get that one to go. Trojans secure the rebound. It's Kelly. Kelly calling the play, patting his head. What could that be? Using the screen from Wagner. Finding the corner. It's Campos. Inside to Wagner. Wagner using his strength to go up, getting the foul. And the big man will go to the line for two. So Scott Wagner, a sophomore from Monaco, North Dakota. as he can't make his first free throw. Checking in for the defenders, Zimmerman and Kuipers. Franzman and Van Beek will catch a breather. Here's a second attempt. Can't get that one to go either. But the Trojans secure the rebound, a long rebound. Here's Kelly on the right side. Loose ball. Who's got it? Looks like Zimmerman. And DeYoung has it. Long pass inside to Murrow. No look pass. Kuipers has it inside. Trying to use his strength. Turned over. It's Campos. Moving quickly himself. Here's Kelly. Campos thought about a three. Driving inside instead. Using the fake. Goes up with some contact. Draws the foul. So that'll be Campos. Tanner Campos going to the line. That foul on Murrow. Here's the free throw. The first free throw from Tanner Campos. Gets that one to go. Checking in for the Trojans, Bryant Paulson, as Joe Bennett will take a seat. So Campos, sophomore from East Grand Forks, Minnesota, gets his second free throw to fall, leading the Trojans with 7 points of his own. Murrow calling the shots here. Here's Willem DeYoung driving in. Goes up. Oh, denied by Scott Wagner. That slammed off the wall with authority. Wow. Not today, says Scott Wagner. What a block. That had, oh my goodness. What a block from Scott Wagner. I'm sure we'll see that on a replay shortly. Here's Murrow, though, for the defenders. With 12 to shoot, finds Kuipers. He'll just pull up. No good. Rebound, Kelly. Here's Ben Witt, directing traffic. Defended by Murrow. Number 2 on number 2. 17 to shoot here. Working the offense. Working it around. Here's Kelly. Finding Wagner. 10 to shoot. Here's Campos for a deep three. Can't get that one to go. Here's Murrow pushing with some pace. A lob pass over to Heckman on the left. And looks like he stepped out of bounds. That'll be Trojan basketball. So the turnover by Heckman forces the possession for the Trojans, as Heckman and Kuipers will take a breather on the bench. 9:20 to play here in this first half. Fairly low scoring game, 15 to 14 in favor of the Trojans. Here's Witt driving left, kicked outside. Campos for three, makes that one. Tanner Campos, 10 points on his name in this first half already. Reek going for three to answer, can't get that one, but Zimmerman with the rebound. It's a steal from Kelly. He goes up. Can't get that one to go, but fouled by Willem DeYoung. That'll send him to the line. So Jace Kelly. Here's another look at that Tanner Campos three. Drills it. 10 points on the night for Campos, but it's Jace Kelly going to the line. Here's his first attempt. That one's good from Kelly. 3 points on the night for Kelly so far in this one. 8:50 to play. And doesn't get the second to go. Rebounded by Kim. Fronting the other Willem on the team in DeYoung. DeYoung finding Kim. Here's Zimmerman. Pulls up short corner. No good. Rebound Wagner. Here come the Trojans. It's Witt. Finding Paulson inside to Wagner. Backing down Kim. He goes up and under. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Murrow. Finding DeYoung. Willem DeYoung fakes the back door. Here's Kim finding Murrow. Using the screen from Kim. Kicks out to Kim. Top of the key. Finding DeYoung. DeYoung with 14 to shoot. Finding Murrow inside. Free throw line jumper. No good. And Kim goes for the rebound, but the foul called for over the back. So that'll be Trojan basketball. 19-14 our score with 8 minutes and 3 ticks to play in this first half. As Nate Vandenberg will check in along with Tice Van Beek, Braden Zimmerman, and Willem de Jong catching breathers on the defender bench. That over the back foul will send Paulson to the line for the Trojans. Paulson, a sophomore from Marshall, Minnesota, with the 1-and-1. He gets one to go, so he will get a bonus free throw. The name of the game there, his first point of the night for Paulson. The second attempt is no good off the back iron. Rebounded by Kim. Here's Van Beek. Knocked out of bounds by Campos. The pass intended for Murrow, but couldn't connect. Good defense from Campos. So here's Murrow directing traffic. He's isolated, goes left. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow. Nice touch on that one. He gets that one to fall in. Murrow with his 4th point of the night. Nice touch on that shot from Murrow. Now it's Witt's turn. And kick ball from Dawson Reek. So it'll stay Trojan basketball. Inbounding for the Trojans is Jace Kelly. Here's Ben Witt with the point. Kicking outside to Paulson. Driving left and driving right is Paulson. Finding Kelly, fakes a 3 and then jacks up a 3. That one in and out, no good. Rebound defenders. Here comes Murrow with it. Finds Reek, left wing. It's Nate Vanderberg, excuse me. Here's Murrow. Another pull-up jumper, driving left, and he gets that one to go too. 2 back-to-back shots from Landon Murrow where he drives left and pulls up to freeze his defender. Quick 4 points for Murrow here, cutting the Trojan lead to just 2 with 6:56 to play in the first half. The inside pass denied, stolen by Reek. Here's Murrow, he goes up opposite hand, he gets that one to go. Landon Murrow with a quick 6 points, tying this one at 20 with 6:45 to go and a timeout called. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. With all of your bakery needs, we'll be back right after this on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
Welcome back as we jump right into the action. With 6:40 to play in the first half, we are tied at 20 between the Dordt defenders and the Dakota State Trojans. As inside, we got a foul called on Willem Kim. That'll send Scott Wagner to the line for a 1-on-1 bonus. Here's the first attempt from Scott Wagner. That one's good. So we'll get another one, as it'll be Gavin Leitenberg checking in for Ben Witt. The second free throw is good from Wagner. Here's Landon Murrow with the point. 6.5 to go. Murrow driving left. Another fadeaway shot. Oh my goodness. Landon Murrow is on fire right now. 10 points in the half with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to play. But the Trojans looking to answer. Tied at 22. Here's Scott Wagner, short corner. No good. Tipped off the hands of Gavin Leitenberg, and that one goes in. Dawson Reek looking to answer. A long skip pass. Here's Nate Vandenberg driving inside, and a foul called. Looking for the contact. Scott Wagner was there to defend it. Here's another look at that short corner play. Off the hands, it just bounces and goes in. I think it'll be credited to Gavin Leitenberg with the points. So here's Nate Vandenberg. Can't get that bonus free throw to go. So with under 6 to play here, Trojans have the lead, 24-22. Here's Campos driving right. Kicks outside. Campos in the corner for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound from Vandenberg. Here's Van Beek. Defended by Wagner. Good defense and a travel called. Picking up his feet is Van Beek, so the turnover on the defenders as Kuipers will check in for Kim. Willem Kim taking a spot on the bench there. So Trojans still lead at 24-22, 5.5 to play in this first half. Here's Berry. Kicking it to Campos. Defended by Kuipers, and a foul called inside. So we'll get more bonus free throws for the Trojans. And it'll be Scott Wagner taking them again. Subs coming in for the Trojans. Number 20, and Thor Gorish checking in for Bryant Paulson. What a name that is, Thor. Here's the bonus free throw. That one's good, so he'll get a second. Scott Wagner with 9 points on the night in this first half. 5:23 to play. Trojans up 3. Scott Wagner makes it 4. 10 points on the night for Scott Wagner. Defenders looking to come back and answer, closing out the end of this first half. Here's Van Beek driving left. The backdoor cut from Dawson Reek. He gets that one to fall off the glass. Dawson Reek with his first points of the night. Here's Jace Kelly finding Gorish. Bounce pass inside, stolen by Blake Heckman and the defenders. He'll take it himself, goes up and over, and the finish by Kuipers at the right place at the right time. Kuipers with his first points of the night with the tip rebound in for 2, tying this one up at 26 with under 4:40 to play. Spin move by Kelly inside, stolen by the defenders. Here's Dawson Reek. He'll go, tries to go up, shot fakes, and a foul called. He had the time to go up. He elects not to. Here was that Heckman play. Goes up, Kuipers in the right spot, tips it right in over the head of Wagner for the bucket as Willem DeYoung and Braden Zimmerman check in for the defenders. Vandenberg and Van Beek check out. Here's Dawson Reek. Gets the free throw to go. He'll get another. Dawson Reek, his second free throw good. 4 points in the first half here for Dawson Reek. Under 4.5 to play. Defenders lead at 28-26. Here's Berry. Kelly driving inside. Fakes the bounce pass in. Here's Wagner, top of the key. 13 to shoot. Back to Kelly. Fancy move. He goes up, drawing contact, but no foul called. Rebound Kuipers. Here's Zimmerman. Finding DeYoung. Skip pass over to Heckman. Fakes left, goes right. Jacks up a 3. Short, no good. Rebound to Wagner. Here come the Trojans. Gavin Leitenberg working the point. Here's Berry. Spin move inside. Fades away, goes up off the glass, no good. Loose ball. Berry gets his own rebound. Here's Kelly, right wing, 8 to shoot. It's Scott Wagner for 3, no good. Rebound, Kuipers. 3.5 to play in the first half. Defenders with the 2-point lead. DeYoung finding Heckman. He'll jack up another 3, no good, but the rebound staying alive by Kuipers. Kicks back outside to DeYoung. DeYoung driving left. Heckman, will he shoot another 3? No, finds Zimmerman. Back outside to DeYoung. 10 to shoot here for the defenders. DeYoung driving inside. Goes right, spin moves, doesn't get it to go. Wagner with the rebound. Leitenberg taking it for the Trojans. Behind the back dribble, kicks outside to Kelly. Here's Kelly, driving right, fakes, kicks outside. Gorish back to Kelly. Kelly for 3, short, no good. Kelly with his own rebound finds Scott Wagner inside with the easy bucket. And a timeout called after that Scott Wagner bucket. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery, home of all your bakery needs. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You are watching the Dordt Media Network.
The spiritual climate and the community itself is strong. And Dordt remains unapologetically Christian in their mission. And we certainly believe for our kids, the best fit is an institution that believes that every square inch, every aspect of your life comes under the lordship of God. And we can see that woven into the classes that our kids have taken, the athletic teams that they've been part of, the music that they've been part of. It's just all a culture that we appreciate and love so much.
Sioux Center, Iowa, home of the Dordt Defenders as they host the Dakota State Trojans in this JV men's basketball matchup. We have a tie game here, 28-28. Here's Landon Murrow working the point for the Defenders. 2.5 to play here. Here's Heckman driving right, finding E.J. Fransman inside, but it was out of bounds as he caught the ball. A great backdoor cut from Fransman, but a little too early. Heckman finding that pass a little too early and turns it over. So here's Kelly taking it for the Trojans. He'll take it on the right side. Defended by Zimmerman. Campos faking a 3, and here's Campos on the right wing. He'll jack up a 3. Too strong, no good. Rebound. Here's Landon Murrow. And a travel called on Landon Murrow. Too many steps as he was trying to secure that rebound. Trojan basketball underneath the hoop as this one's still tied at 28. With just over 2 minutes to play. Trojans inbounding to Paulson. He'll call the shots here. Paulson driving right, finding Campos. Campos driving inside, losing it, and that'll be Dordt basketball. Landon Murrow poking it away. Subs coming in for the defenders. It's Vandenberg checking in for Fransman. Landon Murrow working the point here. Just under 2 to play in this first half. Knotted up at 28. Murrow drives left. Thought about another pull-up jumper to the left. He's hit 3 of those tonight. Here's Zimmerman. A 3-pointer from Heckman. No good. Rebound secured by the Trojans. It's Witt. Finding it. Campos was not ready for that one. Behind the back dribble for Campos. Finding inside Scott Wagner. No good. Too strong on the wide open layup. It's DeYoung with the rebound. Kicking it back out to Heckman. Here's DeYoung. Driving left. And a foul called on Campos. On that previous possession, that pass from Witt to Campos. Campos was not looking for that pass, wasn't expecting it, but still was able to make that catch and secure the ball for the Trojans. That'll send DeYoung to the line after that foul. First free throw short, no good. So 1:22 to play here in this first half, still tied at 28. Here's the second attempt from Willem DeYoung. Too short again on this one. Rebound secured by Kelly, finding Witt. So 1 minute and some change here in this one, in this first half. It gets kicked out to Campos. Lob pass inside to Wagner is blocked. Here's Zimmerman. Stolen by Campos and the Trojans, and a foul called on Nate Vandenberg, trying to stop that offensive play. 61 ticks left in this first half, sending Campos to the line for bonus free throws. Here's the first. That one's good. Double bonus, I guess, once we're at 10. So not regular bonus. That's 2 guaranteed in the double bonus for Campos. He gets that first one. Second one good from Campos. 12 points tonight so far. Here's Murrow with a minute to play. Here's DeYoung finding Murrow. Almost thought about another fadeaway jumper moving left, but DeYoung has it now. Inside the paint. Puts one up. No good. Rebound Wagner. Finding Campos on the move. In the corner, it's Kelly. Spin move inside. Wide open layup for Kelly. Gets that one to fall for 5 points tonight. Here's Heckman trying to put some points up before the half. 27 to play. 6 second differentiation between shot and game clock. Here's Murrow with a jumper. No good. A great rebound from Vandenberg. He goes up strong. And a foul called with 15.4 ticks to play in the first half, as the Trojans lead this one 32-28, up 4, sending Nate Vandenberg to the line. Nate Vandenberg short on that one for the first, a freshman from Brandon, South Dakota. He'll get a second attempt. Going to try to cut this lead to 3, and he does not. Too short yet again. So shot clock turned off. 10 to play here. It's Campos. What can he cook up before the half? Inside pass to Wagner. Goes up easy. What a play. Scott Wagner with 14, trying to move quickly, and the defenders can't get anything before the half ends. 34-28, our score after 1. Trojans up 6 in the first half. We'll have some first half highlights, some more stats right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. Now, these players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has: a game plan. And if these players and coaches are willing to put this much effort into a game, how much more important is a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, and we keep ourselves plenty busy. And even if we have precious free time, most of us don't want to spend it wrangling over financial decisions, reading financial journals, or studying the latest tax legislation. But if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, Money Concepts, the planning firm here in Sioux Center, has been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things in life more important than finances. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule an intro meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into the relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Welcome back to the halftime show of this one. We have some highlights from the first half here ready to go. In the first half, it was E.J. Franzman here faking the pass and going up for the slam dunk. And then it was Campos with a three of his own, drilling it from the right wing. And then another three-pointer from Campos. He's been hot with 12 points here in the first half. He gets that one to go as well. Here was Heckman's play earlier. He goes up, doesn't get it to go, but Kuipers following with the easy tip drill to get that one in. And then it was the Trojans answering back with an easy spin move there from Kelly to get that one to fall. Some of the first half highlights in this one. So those were your People's Bank highlights for this first half. Don't go anywhere. We got some stats right before this second half. We'll be back right after this.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
Thanks to these Dordt Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value.
Welcome back to this Dordt Media Network broadcast. My name is Quinton Olson, as the Dakota State Trojans on the road here in Sioux Center facing the Dordt Defenders, and they lead this one 34-28. Looking at this first half with a 6-point lead for the Trojans, it has been Scott Wagner inside for the Trojans, 14 points on the night, followed closely by Tanner Campos with 12. Few big three-pointers from Campos pushing that lead, as well as Scott Wagner muscling it inside for some buckets. The Trojans have done really well forcing those playmakers to make those points but the one thing they don't have going for them is the distribution of scorers. They've got 5 scorers that have got points on the night, Wagner and Campos being both in double digits, but after that it's Jace Kelly with 5, Leitenberg with 2, and Paulson with 1, and that's it. The second half, they'll really have to look at moving that ball around to get points around the board. to take this lead to the next level. And for the defenders, it's been the Landon Murrow show. He's got 10 points on the night, only down 6 for the defenders, followed closely by E.J. Franzman with 5. And no other scorer has more than 5 for the defenders, but they have 8 scorers compared to the 5 of the Trojans. So as the defenders walk back from the locker room, some applause there. We've got 30 seconds to go before this one starts in the second half. The defenders will have to look to their playmakers here. Blake Heckman's made a 3. He's been a little cold from the three-point stripe. That's usually his powerhouse move. He'll have to take advantage of that and keep moving the ball around. The defenders have a lot of scores, are moving it well, but they'll have to keep doing that while still relying on Landon Murrow to point them the way home to a W. So as 000 is hit on this clock, 34-28 our score in favor of the Trojans. We're all set to start this one. Both coaches giving their final words of wisdom. Dordt taking the floor to start. It'll be Franzman, Reek, DeYoung, Murrow, and Heckman for the defenders. For the Trojans, Witt, Wagner, Kelly, Campos, and Paulson. So the defenders will start with this one, as DeYoung will inbound to Murrow, down 6 to start this second half. Almost stolen there right away from Paulson, but it's Murrow declaring the point. A triple screen up front here for the defenders. He'll kick outside. Heckman for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by the Trojans in Paulson. Like I mentioned at halftime there, defender's going to have to rely on that three-pointer from Heckman. Couldn't get that one to go, though. Here's the Trojans. It's Campos. Here's Kelly. Top of the key, it's Wagner. Finding it inside, it's Kelly. Kicked outside. Three-pointer on the right wing. No good. Rebound, defenders. Witt couldn't get that one to go, but it's Murrow's turn. Murrow's got it right wing. Kicks outside. Good ball movement from the defenders here. Here's Franzman. Finds Reek. Reek will jack up a 3. Gets that one to go. Dawson Reek for 3. 7 on the night for him so far. With a minute gone in this second half, defenders cutting that Trojan lead. It's now 34-31. Here's Paulson, defended by Reek. Paulson drives left, fakes going up, gets his defender up in the air, and gets it to go for 2 very quickly. Defender's moving quick, it's DeYoung, moves right into a brick wall in Scott Wagner, and gets a jump ball called. DeYoung pivoting on the spin move right into a Scott Wagner. Here's another look at that play earlier. Gets him to jump. Good fake from Paulson to get his defender off the ground. So it's the Trojans up 5. Here's Kelly driving left using the screen from Campos. Campos has it now. In the corner, it's Witt. Driving short corner, he goes up, but finds Paulson inside. Paulson with a baby hook, can't get it to go. Short off the rim, but it'll be Dordt basketball. Murrow chasing it out of bounds. Trojans applying some pressure. Setting up a half-court press. It's DeYoung in the middle of the floor, wide open. Here's Reek for 3 again. Can't get that one to go. So it's the Trojans slowing down the game here. It's Witt. Driving right on Murrow, fades away. Gets that one to go. Ben Witt with his first points of the night. Coming in the second half with 17:40 to go, 17:45, 46 to go here. Here's Reek finding Franzman, top of the key. He'll pull up. That one's no good. Rebound secured by Kelly. Finding Campos. Trying to drive quickly. Finds a wide open Paulson for 3 on the right wing. No good. Rebound Murrow. Finds DeYoung. Finding Franzman. Goes up on Wagner. No good. Tip drill. Can't get it to go either. Franzman has it. Here's Landon Murrow. Skip pass over to DeYoung. He goes right. Goes up on a big Scott Wagner and gets it to go, wanting the foul. But he'll get the bucket instead. Defenders still down 5. 17 to play in this one. Here's Witt finding Kelly. Shifty moves from Kelly. Finding the corner inside on the mismatch as Wagner gets an easy bucket defended by Murrow there. Murrow couldn't do anything. Here's Murrow looking to answer. It's Franzman now calling shots. Shifty moves. Great two-man game from the defenders there. Can't get the shot to go. Murrow and Franzman with some fancy footwork and passes, but can't connect. Here's the backdoor cut from Campos, trying to make a tip pass, but Reek has it. Stolen by Reek. He goes no-look pass to Franzman. Can't get the shot up, and it's stolen by the Trojans. Here's Paulson trying to move quickly on Heckman. Good defense from Heckman to slow him down, but here comes Wagner inside, drawing the foul. That'll send Wagner to the line for 2. Here's a look at that play on the mismatch play. Murrow just can't do anything against the big man in Wagner. So Wagner now at the line. First one no good off the back rim. Wagner leading scorer tonight for the Trojans. Looking to keep that up. His Trojans are up 40-33 here. 16:08 to play in this one. Second free throw is good. Here's Willem DeYoung now. 16 and a few ticks to go in this one. 41-33 our score. Here's Kuipers, top of the key, finds Reek. He'll drive right. Draw some contact off the glass and good for Dawson Reek. 5 points in the second half, most in the half for the defenders. Kelly and the Trojans looking to answer, but stolen by Reek. What a play defensively as he finds DeYoung. Back to Reek here, taking it up. Here's Kuipers. He'll put up a jumper. That one's good from Kuipers. First points of the second half for him, adding to his 2 from the first. The wide open jumper, just short of 3 points for him, is good. Here's Campos and Paulson. Campos is screaming for it underneath. He goes up, no good, but steps out of bounds as Heckman, as the defenders had a 2-and-1 opportunity there. Here's another look at that play from Kuipers. Just wide open. Wagner doesn't close him out, and he'll take that shot, but we got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium, home of the Dordt defenders, hosting the Dakota State Trojans as the Trojans lead 41-37 in this one, 15-14 to play in the second half. It's Campos inbounding for the Trojans, finding Scott Wagner up over the top. Here's Witt on the mismatch of Kuipers. Campos will jack up a 3 from the left wing, and he will drain it. Nothing but net there for Campos. Defenders looking to answer quickly. And a charging foul. Great play defensively by Campos after draining the three-pointer. DeYoung on the foul. Trojan bench excited about that one. Subs coming in for the defenders, 3 of them. Zimmerman, Kim, and Van Beek checking in. Kuipers, Heckman, and DeYoung checking out, catching a breather. So just under 14 to play here. Excuse me, just under 15 to play. Here's Wagner, top of the key, finding a wide open Burry for 3, but can't get it to go. Here's Reek with the rebound. Inside, it's Vandenberg. Fakes right, goes with the spin move, finds it inside. What a play. Tice Van Beek with his first points of the night, coming from a fancy pass from Nate Vandenberg. 44-39, our score. Inside, it's Wagner, left elbow. Finding Kelly, driving left, stepping back. Finding Campos. 10 to shoot for Campos. Inside to Wagner, double teamed, and a foul called on the floor before he can get it up. 7 to shoot. Let's take a look at that Vandenberg pass. The backdoor cut from Van Beek was just beautiful. Defender didn't even see it coming, and all Vandenberg had to do was just touch pass it to Van Beek. So underneath it's Campos after the foul. Here's Wagner finding Bennett. A 3 on the right wing, no good from Leitenberg. Zimmerman has it now for the defenders. Here's Reek, he drives in, a no-look pass inside to Kim, off the glass, his shot no good, but he gets his own rebound up strong and gets that one to go. Willem Kim for his first points of the night. Going up strong with some perseverance to get his own board and go up for 2. 44-41 our score now. Defenders cutting it to 3. Campos looking to get some more points. Here's Leitenberg finding it inside to Wagner. Defended by Kim. Wagner goes up on 2 defenders and passes it out of bounds. Must have thought the mop guy over there was a teammate and turns it over. Here's a look at the perseverance from Kim to get that one to fall, getting the own rebound as a 3-point game here. Defenders within 3, 44-41, it's Kim. Here's a 3-pointer from Reek, no good. Can't get his own rebound in a hard foul. Big contact there from Reek and Burry. 13-13 to play in this one. Trojans up 3. As Dawson Reek will check out and catch a breather in this one. 13 and some ticks to play. Here the Trojans go up, no good from Bennett. Rebound Murrow, he's got it. What can he do with it? Finds an open Van Beek, driving left. Here's Murrow, denied by Wagner, another block. That's at least 2 for him, and the one was electric earlier in the first half. Bounced off the wall with some force. If we had seats over there, it would probably be in row 5. Earlier in the half, that block from Wagner. This one just tipped, though. Still defender basketball. Thrown up to Kim. It's Vandenberg. He's got it. 19 to shoot. Step back. Fakes a 3. It's Kim. Finding Zimmerman. He goes up. Awkward shot. Doesn't get it to go, but the rebound falls right to Landon Murrow. And Murrow will connect for his first 2 points of the second half. 12 on the night for Landon Murrow, leading the defenders. Here come the Trojans. It's Leitenberg. Driving left. Kicks it to Paulson. Paulson kicks, gets his, oh my goodness. Good ball movement from the Trojans here. The 3-pointer no good. Kim with the rebound. Zimmerman has it. Finds Murrow. Fakes the 3. Finds Zimmerman. Goes up strong on the big guy. Doesn't get it to go, though. Wagner with the rebound. Slowing it down here is Bennett. 11:54 to play. 1-point game. Here's Paulson. Paulson driving in, kicking out. Here's Wagner inside. Bennett kicking outside. It's Paulson. He kicks. Driving inside in the corner, 3-pointer. It's Bennett. Doesn't get it to go, in and out. Kim securing the rebound. Here's Murrow moving quickly. He'll go up himself. Count the basket on the run. Moving left. Landon Murrow off the glass. Gets that bucket to go and count the foul. Let's take a look at that. Kim securing that rebound and Murrow taking it coast to coast. Beating the defender, drawing the foul and just laying it up off the glass. Landon Murrow, what a play. The sophomore from Abbotsford, British Columbia in Canada. Murrow can't connect on the three-point play, and another over-the-back call on Willem Kim, his second of the night so far. So after taking the lead, here come the Trojans. Defenders up one, 45-44. Good defense by Thijs van Beek to try and steal it, and this time he will. Bad dribbling by Paulson, and a foul called on Paulson. Good sequence there by Thijs van Beek, drawing the contact, getting the steal on the second attempt. So with 11 minutes to play, it's the defenders with the lead by one. Landon Murrow calling the shots, directing traffic here. We got a double screen set up left, but he elects not to use it. He goes right. Heavy contact, no foul called. It's Kelly driving 3-on-3. 10:53 to play here. Defenders still up one. Here's Bennett kicking out to Burry. Burry with a spin move inside, goes up awkwardly. That time the foul is called on Zimmerman. That will send Burry to the line. .42 to play. Defenders up one. Here's Burry on the first free throw attempt. Gets that one to go. Tyson Berry's first points of the whole night come on a free throw. 10 minutes to play in the second as Zimmerman checks out after that foul. Heckman replacing him. Burry, the sophomore from Esteline, South Dakota. Here's the second attempt, and he gets it to go. 2 points for Burry. Now here's Heckman for the defenders calling shots. E.J. Franzman has the top of the key. Here's Murrow. He'll jack up a three. Can't get it to go. Big contact there and a foul called. It was Bennett and Van Beek colliding. The foul called on Bennett. It'll stay here for Dordt basketball. It'll be Heckman underneath to inbound. Here's kicked out in the corner for Vandenberg. Here's Murrow collecting it. 16 to shoot. It's E.J. Franzman. Here's Heckman. Steps back, finds Murrow. He drives left. No-look pass inside to Franzman. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Power dribble inside. Can't get that one to go. Triple teamed. And the Trojans will take the ball. 10 minutes to play here. It's Bennett on the left wing. On the loose ball. Collects it and finds Paulson. Resetting the offense. Here's Thor Gorish. And it's Burry driving in. Denied by Van Beek. What a block from Van Beek. And it hit the leg of Barry after he was already out of bounds to force a turnover. The strong hands from Van Beek denying the effort there. And the defenders will take this one. Down one. It's Landon Murrow with 9:40 to play. He'll drive right. Behind the back dribble. Here's Willem DeJong. Finding Van Beek. Murrow now. Finds E.J. Franzman underneath. And a foul called. Sending E.J. Franzman to the line. A nice pass over the top by Murrow to find Franzman. Sending Franzman to the line, the sophomore from Pella. 9.5 to play here. And can't get that first free throw to go. Subs checking in for the Trojans. It's Wagner and Witt checking in. 3 subs, actually, and Campos checking in as well. Bennett, Gorish, and Paulson checking out. As it's E.J. Franzman at the line for his second attempt. And he can't get that one to fall either. So the defenders had the chance to take the lead there, but can't after 2 missed free throws from Franzman. Fancy moves here from Kelly. Can't get that one to go. Another block. Another block from Van Beek as the defenders move quickly. It's Murrow. Kicked out in the corner. Here's Heckman for 3. Can't get it to go. Another board for Wagner. 9 minutes to play in the second half. 1 point game, fairly low scoring, 46-45 in this one. Here's Barry finding Kelly, working it around, 13 to shoot. Wagner has it up top, finds Witt. It's Wagner underneath on the mismatch, and another bucket for Wagner. Defenders trying to answer quickly though. Here's Van Beek for three, no good. Another rebound from Wagner. Trojans lead by 3 with 8:23 to play. Here's Witt, driving on Murrow. He has it on the left elbow. Kicked outside to Kelly, using the screen from Wagner. He pulls up, airballs that one. So 8:06 to play in this one as Dawson Reek will check back in. For Van Beek, he'll take a seat, catch a breather. Good sequence from Van Beek. A block, a bucket. Good minutes from Van Beek as Murrow loses it and is going to have to get over half before a 10-second violation's called. Here's Heckman and back to Murrow. 7:50 to play. Murrow with some fancy moves, finding DeYoung. He'll drive left, almost loses his footing and goes up with the athletic effort, but can't get it to go. Campos takes control of it now for the Trojans, slowing it down, up 3, calling shots for this one. It's Campos moving right now, takes it left, a wide open three-pointer, no good, off the shot clock, out of bounds with 7:24 to play in this second half. So it's Heckman finding Murrow. EJ Fransman setting a screen, and he uses it. And a travel called on Landon Murrow. Had to pull the ball back for a defender coming through. And before he could find Heckman, he took too many steps. Sub coming in for the Trojans. It's Paulson. Finding a spot on the bench is Kelly. So the Trojans up 3 with 7 minutes and 5 ticks to play here in this one. Here's Paulson. Finding, wow, what a pass. Finding Wagner underneath, getting the bucket to go. Defenders moving very quickly. Another three-pointer from Heckman, but he can't get it to go. Heckman, just 1 3 on the night with multiple efforts to show for it. Trojans up 5 now. It's Campos, defended by Reek. Campos goes up, can't get it to go. Here's Murrow. Skip pass to Heckman. He drives on the big man in Wagner, and he gets it to fall. Heckman, after going cold, gets just some buckets and a timeout called, a foul called, excuse me. Not sure what that one was. Looked like it was on, I'm not sure actually. It was an off-ball foul. No one on the ball committed the foul, but it's going to be Scott Wagner going underneath, so it must have been just underneath, a little too physical for the ref's liking. So Wagner will go to the line for bonus free throws, gets the first to fall. Scott Wagner with 8 points in the second half, leading it by far for the Trojans. Here's the second effort on the bonus free throw with 6:21 to play. And gets that one to go. And here's a timeout called now, as the Trojans lead at 52-47 with 6:21 to play in the game. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. We'll be back in a full minute. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Dordt Media Network.
Thanks to Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Grain House in Hull. They have amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and more. With a big city feel, located only 10 minutes away in Sioux Center, they have a second location opening next year in Sanborn. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium in Sioux Center, Iowa, home of the Dordt Defenders. My name is Quinton Olson on the Dordt Media Network. Welcome back to this fourth quarter with 6:18 to play as the Trojans from Dakota State lead the Defenders of Dordt 52-47. Here's Landon Murrow on the right wing, driving left, finding Willem DeYoung. Here's Zimmerman, shot fakes, goes left, goes up, strong, but the Trojans double team him and he can't get that one to go. 5:55 to play. Here's Paulson, finding Wagner underneath. This one will stay Trojan basketball. Subs for the Defenders. It's Van Beek and Vandenberg checking in. Murrow and DeYoung checking out. Here's Barry inbounding for the Trojans. Long pass. It's Witt taking possession of it. 52-47 our score. Wagner posting up underneath. Defended by Kim. Going up with a spin move off the glass. Gets that one to go with 2 to shoot. As the shot clock is expiring, gets that one to go for 11 points in the second half. Defenders looking to answer. Here's Zimmerman finding Kim. Here's Dawson Reek. Drives right, finds Kim underneath. Finding the, can't get that one to go. It was Van Beek with the floater. Wide open, driving in, cutting in, excuse me, and with 5 minutes to play, the Defenders still trail 54-47. Here's Witt, goes in off the glass. What a play from Ben Witt. Defenders moving extra quickly here. Here's Reek, fakes a three. Here's Vandenberg, resetting the play. Here's Kim, top of the key, finding Van Beek. Defenders with their big guys in. Here's Vandenberg, kicks out. Three-pointer, top of the key, no good from Van Beek. Under 4.5 to play here now. Trojans expanding their lead. 56-47 now. As here's Witt using the screen from Wagner. Shifty moves, but loses it. Wagner will take possession. Resetting the offense here. 7 to shoot here. Got to move quickly. Here's Witt. A wide open Paulson. Drains the three. Big shot for Paulson and the Trojans. Here's Reek. Can't find Kim underneath. A turnover by the Defenders. 59-47 now after the big three-point shot from Bryant Paulson. Paulson inbounding now, finding Witt as he'll take it up for the Trojans. 3:45 to play here. Here's Paulson now, top of the key, finding the corner. It's Campos, lobbed pass into Wagner. He's isolated on Kim. Wagner, spin moves, go up, blocked by Kim. Landon Murrow pops it up over the defender. Driving left, a long skip pass over to Van Beek. He drives left and loses it. Campos drawing the contact and forcing the turnover steal. So after a stop from the Defenders, they can't capitalize. Here come the Trojans in Witt. Backdoor cut from Campos, can't control it. That'll be Dordt basketball. Subs for both teams here. It's Heckman and Franzman checking in for the Defenders. And Campos checking in. Excuse me, Kelly checking in for the Trojans. Witt finding a seat on the bench for the Trojans. 59-47 our score. 3 minutes to play here. Landon Murrow and the Defenders Need to get something going. Here's Dawson Reek cutting inside. He goes up on the big guy. Foul called. Scott Wagner called for the foul. So with 2:52 to play, that will send Dawson Reek to the line. Trojans up 12 now. As Dawson Reek with his first free throw is good. 6 points in the second half. 10 altogether for Dawson Reek. Reek, the freshman from Edgerton, Minnesota. And he gets that one to fall as well. Dawson Reek cutting the lead to 10. 59-49 our score. It's Kelly, defended by Van Beek, with 2:45 to play in this one. Stolen by Van Beek, by Reek. He goes up with a Euro step. Off the glass, no good. Murrow collects it, and he can't get the putback to go. It's Campos now with it. Defended by Heckman. Fancy moves using the screen from Paulson. Campos goes up with the floater, and the foul called. Another missed opportunity from the defenders there, using the steal but can't connect. So with 2:20 to play, up 10, it'll be Tanner Campos trying to secure this one for the Trojans. His first free throw is up and good for Campos. 4 points in the second half, combined with his 12 from the first, giving him 16 on the night. The second attempt from Campos is also good. Here comes Dawson Reek and the defenders. He'll jack up a three himself. Can't get it to go. And that's just been a reflection of this second half of the defenders. Really putting up those three-pointers, but just can't get them to fall. Tipped out of bounds by Landon Murrow. This one will stay Trojan basketball. As the Trojan lead back up to 12 with 2 minutes and 2 ticks to go. It'll be Kelly inbounding. Finding Paulson, defended by Heckman. Here's a three-pointer from Wagner. Too strong, no good. Landon Murrow moving very quickly, 2v2. He goes up, draws contact. Foul called. And it will be a shooting foul from what it looks like. And that'll send Landon Murrow to the line. 1:53 to play. Defenders down 12. Gets that one to go in Landon Murrow. 5 points in the second half for Murrow, combined with his 10 in the first. Here's the second attempt. Up and short, no good. 1:50 to play now. Trojans up 11. Here's Campos, defended by Heckman, shakes his defender, finds a wide open corner three-pointer shot, no good from Bennett. Defenders moving quick. It's Van Beek finding Heckman for three. Still can't get that one to go, unfortunately, but kept alive by Vandenberg. It's Murrow for now for three. No good. Multiple three-point efforts. Can't connect. Here's Bennett, and the defenders look to foul, but Landon Murrow tips it out, and they call a foul on it. Defenders had a 3-on-1 opportunity if the foul wasn't called. But with 1:16 to play, that will send Joe Bennett to the line for bonus free throws. Bennett, the sophomore from Rapid City, he gets his first to go. That'll be his first points of the whole night, coming with just almost a minute to play. Landon Murrow will check out this one. That might be the end of his night, as it's Reed Krieke coming in. Here's Tice Van Beek. And Blake Heckman jacking up yet another three, and I believe that one was tipped. It was no good, airball, but Dawson Reed couldn't get that one to go. Big pass here for Campos. He goes up, no dribbles, and doesn't get it to go off the roll. Van Beek going quickly again. Here's Heckman, and he passed it out of bounds. No tip on the play. I believe he thought the ref was a teammate and tried passing to him, but that didn't work out for him. And 56 seconds to play here. A travel called on Paulson, trying to evade the pressure by the defenders, and so the defenders have it yet. 52.8 ticks to go. 62-51 our score. Here's Heckman looking to get something going before the end of the game. Here's Vandenberg. Finds Krieke inside, controls it. Finds Heckman. A deep three from Heckman. That one will fall for him. Heckman for three. 62-54 our score. Krieke goes up. Can't quite get the loose ball. Trojans secure it. And with 2 seconds differentiating between the shot clock and the game clock, Campos will walk this one out and probably take a shot clock violation. Team's shaking hands already as they'll clap this one out. 5 to shoot, but I don't think he's going to shoot. They don't want to get a turnover here. And the turnover will happen eventually, but they don't want to have it on their stats. So a little game of hot potato there between the Trojans. And that'll do it. 62-54 our score. Final in Sioux Center. Dakota State 3-0 against the defenders this year. And the losing streak will go to 5 for Dordt. Teams shaking hands here in this one. It was the second half that we had a kind of a comeback in that the first half of the second half, and then the Trojans kind of ran away with it. And yeah, they win by 8, but I think this one could have went either way if the defenders could have stopped a few key players, especially Wagner. There was too many times where he was wide open underneath on mismatches. But we'll have some highlights and some more stats coming up right after this. You're watching the Dordt Media Network. Don't go anywhere.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Grain House in Hull. They have amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and more. With a big city feel located only 10 minutes away in Sioux Center, they have a second location opening next year in Sanborn. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at GermanFarmers.com. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Special thanks to all our Dordt Media Network sponsors. Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Engelenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelenhoven Agency's Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
This live stream broadcast brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center, your source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Let them use their knowledge to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done. Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center.
Iowa in the DeWitt Gymnasium as this one ends 62-54. The Trojans victorious over the Defenders for their third win against the Defenders this year. The previous coming this past Thursday, January 18th, 75-66 at home. And the other victory at home, 81-80 in overtime on November 6th. So 3-0 over the Defenders this year. But let's check out some highlights from this one. In the second half here, it's Dawson Reek jacking up a three-pointer and nails it. Then it was the nice pass from Vandenberg, finding Tice Van Beek for that one. And then here was Landon Murrow's little jump shot off the bucket there. Could get that one to go, but it was the Scott Wagner show, and he made it hit all about himself there with that easy bucket. As Witt drives in here with the fadeaway jumper, got that one to go to secure this victory, 62-54 over the Defenders. So in this one, as the Trojans are victorious, Scott Wagner with 25 points of his own, 14 coming in the first half, combined with 11 in the second, easily leads the Trojans in points, followed closely with 17 from Tanner Campos, 12 in the first, 5 in the second. And then the Trojans, kind of what I said at halftime, needed to add to their list of scorers. That's exactly what they did with some other players. It was Bryant Paulson, Dawson Berry, Ben Witt, and Joe Bennett in the first half, all combining for 1 point, really taking it up in the second half. And combined, they scored 13. So that just makes a difference in bench points. For the Defenders, it was Landon Murrow with 15 of his own, but it wasn't enough. Followed closely by Dawson Reek with 11 and Blake Heckman with 8. Heckman had way too many opportunities to make three-pointers and just couldn't get them to go. He made 2 of them, I believe, the whole night, and he's got to hit those in order to make this close, and definitely could have if he felt hot. Overall, a good effort from the Defenders, moving to 5-11 now. That streak of losses coming to 5. Thank you again for watching this Dordt Media Network broadcast. All of our broadcasts are student-produced, student shot on the cameras, and most of the time student announced, like tonight. My name is Quinton Olson on the Dordt Media Network. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Get ready to power up your projects with equipment rentals from Rental. From heavy-duty machinery to the latest power tools, they've got the gear to make your projects a success. Visit them online at rental.com or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. At NewTek, they don't just sell equipment, they deliver performance, reliability, and innovation. Their team of experts is there to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you find the perfect equipment for your needs. Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. They're your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, ag, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Looking for top-notch rental equipment? Look no further than Rental in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.